Hey family, how you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Valerie Love here, coming to you from Mexico. And last night was the spring equinox. And wow, we did a candle burning ritual last night. Wow. So the spring equinox is the true start of the new year, not January 1st. That was invented by the Romans. They changed things up because, sometimes that's what the Romans like to do. Last night was the spring equinox, and we did a candle burning ritual, and the candle burning ritual was beyond anything I could have anticipated. Now, how did I get the inspiration to do this candle burning ritual? I'm going to tell you what happened. So, I have this new deck. It's called Queen Mab Oracle deck. And I might even change the title of this video to this. So the Queen Mab Oracle deck, how you loving, how you loving? Come on in, come on in. The Queen Mab Oracle deck is somewhat new as I record this in spring of 2024. And so the other day I did a reading. It was on my altar in my new home where I am here in Mexico. And the Queen Mab deck was on my altar. And something said to pick it up and pull a card from it. And I did that. And when I pulled the card, the download came to me instantaneously on what to do. And I did it, and it worked spectacularly. Now, what I did not know about the Queen Mab Oracle deck is the creator of the deck, Tess. I did not know that she and I were kindred spirits. And this is how it works. Hi, love you, love you, love you, love you. So this is how it works. She loved Shakespeare, as did I. Anybody here loved Shakespeare when you were growing up? She loved Shakespeare. And I don't know if you hear the sound in the background. The sound is because they're doing construction over here by where I live. So she loved Shakespeare, and Shakespeare was the, how you loving, family? How you loving? How you loving? Shakespeare was the inspiration for her to connect with Queen Mab. Now, who is Queen Mab? Queen Mab is the queen of the Fae, the fairy queen. And me and the Fae haven't really had a very, very deep connection yet. I know that there are a lot of people that are very deeply connected to the Fae realm. I just was never really one that was connected to the Fae world yet. I so connected with Tess and her story about Shakespeare and how Queen Mab was in several of Shakespeare's plays. Well, she began to have a communion with Queen Mab, and Queen Mab began to teach her. Now, this is years. So she made the deck. She made the Oracle deck, the Queen Mab Oracle deck. I'll link it below. It's in my Amazon store. Well, when I used the Queen Mab Oracle deck, I could tell that this is a deck that is the real deal. Now, I don't want to say all decks are not the real deal, yet I will say all decks are not the real deal, and we all know this, because some decks are just created to be pretty, and some decks are created to be, put you in a meditative state, that's beautiful, and some decks are created to be wise and give you a thoughtful word for the day, and that's beautiful. When I'm looking for an oracle deck, I want some answers. I am looking for answers. And the Queen Mab Oracle deck, the answer was so swift, the answer was so perfect, and the answer was so all-encompassing. That's how you know you're dealing with an oracle deck that is really coming from an ascended realm, because the answer is not just for you. The answer included all the other people that were in the spring equinox candle burning ritual last night. By the way, if you were in the ritual with us last night, the candles are still burning. There's one that's coming toward the completion. I think that one is going to go out before any of the other ones. One. Though all the others are very low as well. Yet one looks like, okay, I'm done with this ritual. I'm complete. So I am watching these kids. That's why I have not left my house. I'm still in the ritual. I have not left my house, and I'm not leaving those candles until every single one has told me what it's doing. And while they were talking all through the night, I kept looking at the candles and making notes. And oh my goodness, everybody that was in that candle burning ritual, you got pictures coming, you got videos coming, you got messages coming, because these candles, they were talking. So, on this 33rd day of this challenge, I promised that I would go live every day for 40 days, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm a little late today, pardon me, but you know what they say, a wizard is never late, a witch is never late. I promised to bring you something of value and something that you could use every day. And I want you to walk, not run, and go get that Queen Mab Oracle deck, because it's the real deal. If you're looking for a deck that will give you accurate information that you know is coming from beyond the five senses, beyond the realm of the terrestrial, this is my new favorite. Now, let me tell you how I got this deck. So you may remember that how did this deck come to me? Because I would have never picked up this deck. Just the kind of person that I am, I love tarot decks. I am somewhat of a tarot purist. I like pure tarot decks. So I don't usually get an oracle deck unless I know the person, like Colette Baron Reed, like, yes, I have her oracle decks, like, yes, right? So I don't usually go for an oracle deck. But let me tell you how this oracle deck found me, because your magical implements will find you. We're in Salem for my birthday and the launch of my new book, Witch, in October of 2023. And so we had an event, and while we're there, me and Icy, you know her as Queen Marimi, she is an initiated high priestess in the Temple of Mayat, our ecclesiastical arm of the Christian Witches Mystery School. Icy and Icy the medium, we were hanging out and going into the shops that we love. And one of the shops that I love in Salem is called Pyramid Books. It's a metaphysical shop. So we go into Pyramid Books and we're looking all around, and she's like, Rev, I want to get you something. Do you like this? And she showed me this metaphysical thing that was really cute, yet I was like, I'm not really feeling it. She said, okay, come on, let's keep looking. So we're looking. And the proprietor of the shop, look how magic things come to you. Look how your magical implements come to you. You never have to go looking for anything, because the things that are yours are going to find you. The proprietor of the shop said to me and I, hey, have you all heard of the Queen Mab Oracle deck? And we were like, no. We looked at each other like, And she had, stacks and stacks and stacks of decks all stacked up. And on top of the Queen Mab stack was a box that was open so you could try it. She had the sample decks on top of the stacks. So we opened it up, and we opened it up to the one card that it was like so on point. I think it said something like witch or something like that. The card was so on point for what we were there doing that we immediately said, oh yeah, come on. And so she bought it for me. So I had it with me, and I've looked at it here and there, and I did a review on it on Amazon, and I've looked through it. Yet I didn't really work with it. You know what I mean? You know how something is on your altar, but you don't really get deep in with it. This was the first time I was like, with intention, okay, I need an answer. I pulled that deck sold me. That deck freaking sold me. So, Queen Mab, props. So I did a message on Facebook. I went on Facebook, the Christian Witches Facebook, and I put a picture of me with the Queen Mab Oracle deck sitting outside on my rooftop deck over here. I'm going to give you all a tour of the apartment in a little bit. Not today. It's coming, because things are still being put in order. I was sitting up there. I took a picture. I posted it on Facebook, and I said, well, this deck, because I was reading through the book in the deck, how she loved Shakespeare and how she developed the relationship with Queen Mab. And I'm like, oh, this makes so much sense. This is why this Oracle deck is so on point. Well, I put that picture on Facebook and told the story of Queen Mab. And Tess, the creator of Queen Mab, she shared my post to her 10,000 and some odd followers, which was so amazing, about what a beautiful review. Like, I could get it. Like, I could see I got it. I saw what she was talking about. This deck is so on point. So the deck is what really led me to do this beautiful ritual for the spring equinox. The candles are still burning. They're coming down to the wire now, and the candle readings for the family. So if you were in it, woo, what an experience, huh? What an experience. So here's our principle for today. Principle number 3, John Randolph Price's Principles of Abundance. Principle number 3 is I am conscious of the inner presence, that which is you. As my lavish abundance, I am conscious. It starts with being conscious. I am conscious of the constant activity of this mind of infinite prosperity. Therefore, my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. If your consciousness is filled with the light of truth, you're always going to know what to do, beloved. You're always going to know who to do it with. You're always going to know when to go and when to stay. You're always going to know when to hold them and when to fold them. You will know. Just like I knew to pick up that day. You will know. Because your consciousness is filled with the light of truth. Now I'm outside. I'm about to go back in and tend some more to these beautiful candles, because I promise you, these candles, and I have pictures of them and video of them without anyone knowing whose each candle is, because that's private, only between me and the person who is receiving the reading. Yet some generalities about it are in the Christian Witches Mystery School Facebook group, and that Facebook group is on, obviously, Facebook. I want to leave you with this. If you want answers, the universe has them for you, yet you have to follow the clues. You must follow the flow of the river. You must follow the divine guidance. You must be in tune with the entire universe. You can get answers. You must be in tune with the cosmos, with the universe. How? By your daily rituals. By rising with this sun, being in tune with the sun, being in tune with nature, being in tune with the spring equinox, the fall equinox, the winter solstice, the summer solstice, by your meditations, by your chanting, by your presence, by your breath. In tune. Your every move becomes a blessing. You are so loved and appreciated. Reverend Valerie Love, ValerieLove.com. Peace, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.